Do you all deal with problems, Glenn?
Yes, we do. We deal with anything from dumping issues. So we work with the sanitation. We also have a supplemental sanitation company that sweeps the sidewalks and make sure that it doesn't look too dirty. We also work with consumer affairs or other agencies that affect the business. So we're here to support the businesses in anything and everything that they're up to.
And Jennifer, what's it that you do exactly as far as with the businesses out in Jamaica, food out in Jamaica, please? What do you
So there's a number of things. For example, anytime a business is dealing with something, petty shoplifting, or as Glenn mentioned, sometimes illegal dumping of trash. You know, a business owner will walk outside and see 600 bags of trash that someone disposed. We're the ones that they can call to help figure out how to get that cleaned up and cleaned up quickly so that they can go back to doing business. We also help those businesses promote themselves. So we're always trying to think of creative marketing campaigns that businesses that are short on time can basically plug into and benefit from.
All right, thank you so much. I also want to find out from both of you. Now, there's new businesses that's coming to this area. How can people basically find employment? Do you all have a number where people that are looking for work in the hotels that's coming or anything?
Well, part of what we do is we reach out to the businesses and that are coming in. We find out what they're looking for, and we try to match people with it. Each of the bids has a website, and we try to post pertinent information on the website so that people have an idea of what's available and what's coming.
Oh, very good. Derek from the 165th Street Mall is here to talk about his little area. What is it that you do, Derek, exactly?
Well, I run the 165th Street Mall, which is the pedestrian mall, which is one of the only pedestrian malls in the five boroughs on 165th Street. We're anchored by the Jamaica Coliseum Mall, which is known to be a jewelry exchange. And because we're a pedestrian mall, we're able to close the street out during the day. There's no cars technically allowed in the street between noon and 6. And we have a lot of events on the mall, and we close on the mall. And our big event is coming up, which is the annual Thanksgiving Turkey Giveaway, where we give out 100 turkeys. We get about several thousand people there to try to win just 100 turkeys, but we try to give out as many as possible.
Now, I know being that you're in the mall, there's a lot of businesses. Like, say somebody is interested in having their business in the mall. Can they come and see you, or where do they go to get that type of information?
I'm the best place for them to start because I can point them in the right direction because we have a lot of property owners on our board of directors, and I deal with a lot of property owners in the area. And we also deal with a lot of the brokers who know the area, and the Great Jamaica Development Corporation is another organization that we work very closely with. But they should stop and see me. Easy reach.
Okay, how long has your bid been in existence?
Actually, our bid is the second oldest bid in the state. Actually, it's been since 1977, I believe. And Jamaica Center was started, I think, a year or two after us. I'm not sure about that, but about a year or two after us. But we're actually a SAD, a special assessment district, which is a little different than a business improvement district because it was started by the state. And 2 years later, the city took it over and became business improvement districts. So that's what we are. We're one of the two SADs in the bid family.
How long has the Sutphin bid been in existence?
It was established in 2004 by Melvin Miller, who was the former deputy borough president.
Okay. Now tell me, what would you like to bring to the Sutphin Boulevard area that you see for the forefront?
Well, one of the things, and I think that probably all three of us are looking at having some fine dining. So we want to have some fine dining locations, and of course we want to upscale our shopping. So those are the things that we're constantly looking at, and we've got a couple of these parking lots, and at some point in time, I think that the parking lot is going to be developed, parking on the bottom, and fine dining above. So that's something that we're in conversation with. Nothing tangible at this point in time, but we're just kind of brainstorming and looking at what would be the possibility.
And Jennifer, what is it that you would like to see for your district in Jamaica Plains?
In addition to additional sit-down restaurants, healthy food options, as far as retail goes, we did a comprehensive needs assessment recently, and what a lot of customers want is family-friendly focused businesses, so we're working on that. My colleagues and I and members of the community would also like to see street trees. I'm not sure what happened in the past couple of years. I heard there were some bad storms and different things over the sands of time, but a lot of our tree pits have no trees or dead trees, and so my colleague John B in particular and I have been working very hard to figure out how we can green Jamaica Avenue a little bit more.
I noticed something, Jennifer, that this summer I didn't see the little tables outside and the umbrellas by the movie theater and that little strip. Is there any reason that wasn't done this year?
So that is an arrangement that was between another organization and the Department of Transportation. That is a temporary pedestrian space that's actually going to be converted to a pedestrian plaza, and construction is going to start within the next year, and after that happens, the tables will come back out again. What we did try to do this year as a bid was keep it clean, and we also tried to do some very light programming there. So we recently did a Parsons Playdate there in conjunction with King Manor Museum. And then today, later this afternoon, there's going to be a arts and dance exhibit that's happening there. So once you're, finished with this fabulous festival, take a stroll down Jamaica Avenue and enjoy that as well.
Oh, that's great. Glen, what can we expect today at this Harvest Festival that you are the executive director of and the host?
Well, we're going to have live music starting at 12. We've got some really great jazz. Paula Atherton is going to start us off. We're going to have some electronic music from Claire Lim. And we're going to have some disco from Carol Williams and Deverne Williams. We're going to have a little reggae. We're going to have the Mighty Cam Band. And we're going to have Press for Time.
And the Right Direction.
Right Direction's going to be here. So it's going to be, we're going to have an All Nations Gospel Choir is going to be performing today. So, and don't forget, we've got some raffles. We're raffling off an iPad. Raffle tickets are $5, and we're giving away a new iPad out of the box, as well as a gift basket from Starbucks. So we've got quite a few things happening the rest of the day.
And as you all know, Glen and I host the show called Our Power every Saturday from 5 to 6. So please, check us out, as well as we're going to be live today. So we'll be doing some interviews of some of the entertainers and politicians and community people.
And where can they find us?
And where can they find us? You can find us on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube. For those of you visually, YouTube, we also have a setup for that. Also Instagram and Facebook. And that's Our World, Our Power radio show. Derek, I wanted to ask you one more question. What do you see, what's your vision for the 165th Street Market?
It's pretty similar to Sutphin Boulevard Jamaica Center, as Glen said about restaurants. And the reason why restaurants is such an important thing is that it creates nighttime eating activity. And that's the one thing that we're trying to do in Jamaica, in downtown, the whole downtown Jamaica area. Because at a certain time, the downtown kind of shuts down. And that does not help security issues, economic issues, and community issues. There's always strength in numbers, and the more people that are out and about, socializing, having dinner, going to movies, it creates a safer, more of a community spirit. And it also helps the businesses because it encourages the business to stay open later. It encourages people to patronize the business. And one thing that I see that happens on the mall, and I believe it happens the rest down in Jamaica. We have people who work, let's say, in Manhattan on 34th Street, and they'll do their shopping on 34th Street before they get on the E train or F train to come to back to Jamaica area. And the reason why they do that is because, see, our store closes at 7 o'clock. So by the time they get home, the store is closed. We want them to come straight from wherever they work, come back to their community, and spend their money and hard-earned dollars shopping in our community and shopping in our stores and shopping and going to our restaurants and having our wine and everything else like that. That creates a nice, wonderful community. So that's really our goal, and I think it's also part of the goal of all of downtown Jamaica, which is why festivals like this are so important, because it brings out the best of a community and it brings out the best of people that want to involve themselves in the community.
How can people reach you if they need to ask any questions of you at your office?
My website is mall165@hotmail.com. I'm sorry, my email is mall165@hotmail.com. My website is 165thstreetmall.com. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. Yes. All right. My number is 718-298-5489.
All right, Jennifer, how can people reach you at the Jamaica Bid?
So you can go to our website, which is jamaica.nyc, and we're also very active on social media. My phone number is listed on the website, as is all of our staff numbers and emails. And then we're on Facebook under Jamaica Center Bid, Instagram at Jam Center Bid, and then Twitter at Jam Center Bid. So you can also just drop us a message that way as well.
And Glen, how can people reach you?
You can reach me. I'm in right above Starbucks in 8900 Sutphin Boulevard, Suite 308D is in David. My website is www.sutphinblvdbid.org, and the number you can reach us at is 718-291-2110. So, and you can always visit us at the Sutphin Boulevard booth. We've got information. We've got my business cards. So certainly come out and find out a little bit more about what we're doing.
All right, thank you so much. And I also want to remind everybody, don't forget to check us out on our World Hour of Power radio show every Saturday from 5 to 6. You can also hear us on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, and also don't forget to check us out on our Instagram page and Facebook. Thank you all for coming and being my guests. Derek, Jennifer, Glenn.
Thank you.
Thank you.